Hey, Scorpios. Welcome to Scorpio Intuitions. Anyway, Scorpios, we're about to go ahead and dive into this message. It's going to be the weekend reading, okay? This is going to be what is going to be happening for the weekend that you're going into, you just came out of, or whatever weekend this falls on. It's going to be timeless. That's how, what is the energy surrounding Scorpio's weekend? I'm seeing, first thing I'm getting here, I feel like right now, Scorps, I feel like you're in this energy of just moving, kind of like, you're doing a lot. You're making things happen. You can be, it's like really coming into a life that you could have really desired. Um, I'm seeing here certain things you may feel like this weekend you may want to switch up your routine. Maybe you've been going or doing the same things, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm ready to switch something up because something got to give, something got to shake, and I feel like today is one of those days or like this weekend that you're going into. It's kind of like, okay, I'm bored of doing the same thing, bored of the same routine. I need to switch something up because it's like not getting comfortable with not getting comfortable with going the same places, doing the same things, being predictable. And one thing about you, Scorps, you're unpredictable. That's why so many people are so drawn to you, so gravitated, because they really don't know. Thank you, Maverick. I am, because they really don't know what to expect from you. And I feel like whatever you've been doing, you kind of in this place where it's like, you know what? It's time to switch it up. Like when people think they know me, I gotta switch it up. So they gotta relearn me all over again. Why? Because you actually relearning yourself. And in this weekend, I do feel like there's something about whatever this is you're about to switch up because you're getting bored of doing. I feel like it's going to create a nine of swords for someone because I feel like whatever it is, I feel like people get comfortable with you, Scorpios. They get comfortable with what they think they know about you. See, because you're the type of person where it's like you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're fun, you're spontaneous, but there's always another side to the side you're showing somebody until you have to reveal that side to them. And I feel like whatever it is, you're bored of doing the same thing. It could even be with some of the same people, or it's like you could find yourself getting trapped in someone else's like kind of like routine, and even though like you could see where their routine is kind of like hindering their growth, it's like, okay, if I can't influence you to become greater or to evolve, I cannot allow you to influence me to fall back or digress. And I feel like that's kind of like where that shift is. It's like seeing that maybe you being in a company of people or the moves that you're making and starting to mimic individuals that you can see need to change, and it's like I can't keep doing what you're doing. I gotta do something different. And because it's like you're getting bored of it. And one thing I love about my Scorpios, and also being a Scorpio, is that when we see something, especially in others, but in us, it's like, let me help you change it. Okay, rebirth, phoenix arise. Like it's time to rise from the ashes because I can't be in that shit no more. And I feel and I feel like that's kind of like the energy for this weekend. And now because you have acknowledged that, because you have seen a routine or something that could had you going backwards or in like a spiral, or now it's like because you acknowledge it and now you're moving away from it. You have individuals that are now feeling stressed because it's like, damn, Scorpio ain't fucking with me like that, or why Scorpio don't want to go to our place no more. It's kind of like that. It's like because you have to detach to reassign yourself to a new level. And it's kind of like you can see where we're doing the same thing with the same people, or like you can see where they're okay with this level, but it's like I gotta go to the next level. So what you're starting to do, you're starting to change what you're doing. And now the people that you're kind of moving away from, or they ain't even moving away from, evolving above or switching it up because they're not able to switch up, or they're not able to kind of like shed the things that's hindering them to stay in the same particular spot. They feel in some type of way. I'm seeing right now this weekend, people are gonna feel like you like a magician, like literally you I can make you do magic. And we could perform a trick or two. I don't know, I'm fucking up his song, but it's kind of like you do magic, because it's like before you know it, people looking like where at first where's Scorpio at? Then it's how did Scorpio get from here to there? Teleporting ass Scorpio. Which if use a door or something, you teleport. I feel like people be looking at you living your life like it's a game. Like you really be enjoying the experience of life, which the reason why I feel like a lot of beautiful things be happening coming to you. This weekend, people are going to really start seeing you as the magician, because it's like one day you here, where people feel like, oh yeah, Scorpio with me, they doing the same shit I'm doing. And then the next day you gone, like you on a different level. Like what the fuck? Kind of like that. And this weekend I'm here because you are able to diversify, because you're able to acknowledge and change something immediately, because you are able to do that. God has said you are always winning. You are always in this place of abundance. Because it's like when you feel like something is distracting you, you know how to mitigate that distraction. You know how to be like, okay, stay in focus. Even sometimes it means you even pulling back from situations that like you kept dealing with, and because I feel like this weekend people are going to realize that wherever you are, wherever they see you are, they're going to expect you to change. They're going to expect you to continually move forward, or it's like I feel like people have seen you down and out so many times or whatever, or not so much down and out, but just go through so much. But it's the way you handle it. Even if they feel like you stumbling, you always come out better. People are going to truly start, like if you fall or something happen, the first thing they're gonna say, oh man, Scorpio gonna bounce back, watch. And I bet you they're gonna bounce back better. Like instead of what people be hating, like, oh man, I wish Scorpio don't do this, don't do this. It's like people gonna be like, man, that motherfucker resilient. They'll be all right. Like it's kind of like, how they say the strong one, nobody ever look after the strong one. That's kind of like what this energy gonna kind of create, because it's like you move away from things that could pull you back, and you do not quit on elevation no matter what is thrown your way. And people are starting to acknowledge that. And now where even some people will be like, oh well, I could pull Scorpio down, oh I could make them this. It's like they know that ain't none of that shit happening. It ain't happening. And this weekend I feel like whatever you do to pull back from a situation, a group, or anything, even if this is just you pulling back, having to recharge, people know you are always going to make it. You are on top. And some individuals about to get mad about that because you're pulling away from them. I feel like some of y'all feel like, okay, well, I'm going to just pull back. I'm going to stay home. Some shit. I feel like some things you realize you have to move in solitude. More so if you're not moving, if individuals around you are not moving like you normally move, it's like you have to pull back. You have to pull back, and it's kind of like I gotta recoup. And where people be want you to be outside, because you understand your energy is so bright. People want your energy, so they're gonna do whatever to try to keep you close to them. Because understand, being in the presence of God, you receive presence. The wrath of God is removing that presence. You are the present. You are the gift. And you have people that be want to attach themselves to you by the hip. What you doing? Where you going? Want to know this? Want to know that? I feel like you just about to be like, shh, you about to be quiet. You about to just start pulling back, doing things, but to yourself. And they're gonna be like, where you at, Scorpio? Where you at? And when they hear you, like, oh shit, I'm outside, but I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. You like they ain't gonna know. Like, dang, you ain't gonna hit me up, nah, because everywhere I go, you can't go. Respectfully. Anyway, this weekend gonna be really cool. Feel like you're gonna start finding yourself distancing yourself from people that got too comfortable with your energy but not able to match it. I also see right now people are gonna start seeing you as a true magician. People start seeing you as a true magic maker. Yeah. All right, that's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you.